My name is Marcin. It's a Polish name. I'm a designer and a developer at the same time, so I have skills kind of in both areas. I grew up in Poland originally. I moved to Western Europe later on, and I eventually ended up in America 6-7 years ago for Google. And I live in San Francisco. I've lived there for 6 years. Yeah, so I've always been interested in cities. What can I do, right? I'm not an urban planner, I'm not an architect. What can I do with cities? And then I found out Code for America, which actually puts together people like me who have coding skills or design skills to help to do something with cities or to help cities work better. I think that was kind of a great opportunity, a great platform for me. It's this whole new world that's just happening, and maybe I will become part of that world. Most of the work that I do is design work, but often what it means is I'm coding the design. I'm not, maybe not doing Photoshop, not sketching things on paper, but I'm coding something that's ultimately design or like user interface. I do like the things on the screen that are like shiny and move around or whatever. It's not a real job. I think as a designer I like details. There are people who are very good at like big vision and what's going to happen in 5, 10, 15 years with user interfaces. I'm probably not that person, but if you give me user interface to design or something, I can spend hours, days, weeks, like making sure it's just polished. It's great to use, it's delightful, it's just something you would want to like write your mom about because it was so great, even though it's like the most common user interface ever. It's just so well done. Hopefully that's kind of what I can contribute. Part of me being excited about Louisville was to also be someplace that's different, right? I know coastal cities in America, I know kind of the most obvious ones. It's been actually really amazing here. We're looking into working together with city officials to improve criminal justice, specifically pretrial criminal justice, which is everything that happens before the trial. We spent a month, and this month is almost ending for us, essentially learning as much as we can, listening to all the stakeholders. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind. We wasn't just talking, it was also observing. We spent a lot of time in the Hall of Justice looking at people trickling into the system, interacting with the system, etc., etc. We've been on a ride-along with police on Friday night. We've been in jail a couple of times. We've been in different levels of courts watching, and it's been a lot to take in. But it's been really fascinating, and we're incredibly grateful for everybody accommodating us and giving us their attention and time. Awesome, thank you. We did try to follow one person, not because we like following people. I'm blushing right now, but to see like what is the paperwork flow, right? Like there's the citation that happens in the beginning. What happens to that citation, right? Is it entered into a computer? Is it moved somewhere? Is it printed and scanned and emailed to courts, the system? It's very complicated. I think what's exciting about it is the hope that we're actually gonna do something meaningful, that we're gonna change something for better. If we can move it in the right direction, we can build something that's gonna be useful, and hopefully, if it proves itself here, maybe it's gonna be reused by other cities. Distilleries, thank you. Which is fascinating, like just the process and kind of like the fact that they've been doing it for so many years, and they're both respecting the past, but also just trying new things. I think that was very, and it's just gorgeous to see and just to experience. We went to the Slugger Museum. I swung a bat for the first time in my life, so that was pretty cool. I'm also a runner. What else? They just opened the Big Four Bridge while we were here, so I've run it many times back and forth. That was kind of fun. I'm so glad I've been assigned to Louisville because people are friendly, the city is fascinating. I'm learning so many things every single day, and yeah, I'm having so much fun.